I'm not gonna open my eyes right now into the flash of the camera, but it is 5 in the morning and it's time to grind. Oh baby. Raids start spawning at 6. I gotta get my ass down to Santa Monica and get that first wave of raids done. You're probably asking, Richmond, why you gotta go down to Santa Monica? Why can't you just stay in Hollywood? Well, let me tell you something about 5-star shadow raids. This isn't an ad. The way I said it sounded like it was an ad. But 5-star shadow raids I can't do alone. That means I gotta do them with other people. And where do you find other people? Nowhere. But there's this thing people do sometimes. It's called spoofing. I don't condone it, but it just so happens that people are spoofing a lot in Santa Monica. And that's the only way I'm gonna be able to get my hands on a Shadow Raikou today. So if you can't beat them, might as well join them. And you're probably saying to yourself, Richmond, why are you here at 6 in the morning, man? You can do this at any time of the day. No, I can't. Unfortunately, I have things to do. So I'm only gonna be able to do this for like 3 hours. That's why I'm here so early. And I wanna get started. But tomorrow, whew, my whole day is blocked off on the calendar for tomorrow. All right, y'all wanna see why I come to Santa Monica? Look at this. Nobody around, nobody here. Literally just me. Nothing going on. And watch how fast this raid fills up. All right, let's hop in there. Raikou, baby! Local, here we go. 3 people. Do I see more? Do I see 17? Do I see 20? In about 5 seconds. Keep in mind. Nobody here. Santa Monica is a pretty good place to get 5-star shadows. I actually have no idea what the max CP on this guy is. Probably should have turned on a lucky egg since I'm doing a lot of these. Okay, 2386. It's raining. It's raining today, which is always nice. Let's get the circle down. See how hard this guy is to catch. Okay. Pretty easy to hit the next little throw. That's 3. All right, 3 balls. Seems decently easy. Let's check the IVs. Not bad. For our first one ever, not bad. Let's go to the next one. All right, we made it to the next one. What? Not close enough. Oh my God. Looks like we gonna actually get out of the car. All right, second one of the day taken down. Let's see what we're looking at. 2376. All right. Yeah, I think around the same IVs. So I think we're probably looking for something around like the 2500 range. All right, let's put our rain jacket on and start walking down the pier. Babe, it's 7 in the morning. Please come back to bed and keep me warm. Sorry, babe. Pokemon Go just released fucking Christ. Look at that. Look at those birds. Oh my God. I was about to say something, but I think the birds are more interesting. Look at them go. Holy smokes. Do their thing. Do your thing. Do your thing, birdie bird, do your thing. Honestly, Santa Monica Pier at 7 in the morning is kind of a vibe. All right, Raikou number 3. 2416, that's the best we've seen all day. Raikou number 4, 2372. Raikou number 5, it's huge, 2392. 6, 2325. Oh, 1867. Looks like it's not raining anymore, so I don't know. This is a whole nother level to me. All right, so maybe like something close to 2000 is probably max CP for the non-weather boosted. 1879, 1939, 1880.
What's your name?
My name's Richmond.
Richmond, nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Sean, this is Dean.
Dean?
Yeah, he's a local.
Oh, that's
yeah,
awesome.
I learned from this guy. He's out here every morning playing.
Oh, that's freaking great. Yeah, I come out here like most weekends to take advantage of like the shadows. Because other places I can go.
We come here when it's like this, man. We don't come out here. We're old, man. So we don't like kind of when it's all full and sunny and stuff. You know what I mean?
Raikou number 11. Oh, shiny.
Good for
Raikou
you.
Number
Good for you. I know how to catch that. Yeah, shiny. I know how to catch.
12. Shiny again. This one isn't as good. 1899. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I put on a freaking golden raspberry? On a guaranteed catch. 1952. Pretty sure 1952 is like pretty good. 93%er. I kind of wish the attack and like defense were switched or something, but still really, really good. Especially for a shadow. So that's our best one so far, 1952. 1927. 1906. Number 16 is also a shiny. 1909. I'm gonna remember to do the berry this time. We got my 1927, which is my best one. So very good, very nice. 17. Another shiny. 4 out of the past 7 were shiny. Some pretty wild odds. 1926. 1908. 1882. 1862. 1918. 1882. 1917. All right, week 2, day 1. So day 3 total of this Raikou catching buffoonery. Just hanging out with my pigeons. Just hanging out with all my little rats. Me and the Pokemon and the rats. Dude, there's so many Takis right here. What if I just whoop? No, I wouldn't do that. What if I just whoop? Whoop? 1897, 1875, 1927, 1901, 1867. Shiny. 1920, I think it's pretty up there with our best one. I think our best one was in 1927, if I remember correctly. 1940, 1960, okay. This has to be like a 98. Could be a hundo, probably not. 95, really? So that means a hundo's gotta be like 1965, probably. A shiny 1925, 1854, 1925, 1934. On the pier, there's a dragon grunt. I don't know if you know anything about dragon grunts, but they are very, very hard to find. I only really see one of them like once a month, maybe. They have either Shadow Gibble, Shadow Dratini, or Shadow Executor. Fortunately, I've never actually landed Executor. I don't know what the good IVs on a Shadow Gibble are, but we're about to find out here. Alright, it's alright. I'll hold on to it for now, see how it stacks up amongst my other Gibbles. It's my only Shadow Gibble, but I do have Shadow Garchomps, I think. I've got one. It's an 84%er. Okay, so that's why I evolved it. Yeah, Shadow Dragon Grunt. Also, look at this pier. No one comes to the back side of this pier. Like, everyone's always over there. Over there. But yeah, no one is over here, like, ever, even during the day. And it's really peaceful. It's much bigger than the regular pier itself. Kind of strange. 1829. While I'm waiting for Raikous, I've been doing some like Sceptile raids. I've done like 30, 40 raids and I still haven't gotten a shiny. But this 1564 might be a hundo. Thought I'd get it on the camera just in case it is a hundo. 1564, is it a hundo? Oh no, not even close. 95? Man. 1839. I think that's the worst one I've got so far. 1839 is my worst by far. Not even close. 1872. Weekend number 3. Raikou number 40. 1876. 1903. 1863. 1853. 1891. 1937. I bet I didn't realize I wasn't recording horizontally. Used to making TikToks recently. 1872. 1845. Shiny. 1944. This is our best one so far. Probably gonna be like an 86%er. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's a 91%er. Well, that's our best shiny. Unfortunately, its worst stat is the attack. So 1883, 1931, 1875, 1831. Wow, that is bad. 1945, 1923, 1939, 1925. It is weekend number 4, the final weekend of Shadow Raikou raids. We got 56 Shadow Raikous on here. My strongest one being a 95%er right here, and my highest CP shiny being this guy right here. However, I still think I'm going to, if I don't get a better shiny, I still think I'm going to power up this one just because it has max attack. That's more what I'm interested in because it will be a raid attacker. Now there's something I've learned about doing raids, which is the reason why I still come at 6 in the morning. Because at 6 in the morning, all of these are spawning roughly at the same time. So I'm able to get a much higher yield of shadow raids earlier in the morning than rather if I came later in the day when everything's like super random. Gyms are on cooldown from just having done a raid, stuff like that. So I've got these 4 on screen right here. This one up here I don't think I'm gonna get because the spoofers don't really go that far away from the pier down here. There's 2 over here, so it looks like I'll probably get 6 shadow raids done in the first hour, and then it kind of tapers off from there. I won't get as many per hour. I realized that the first day when I came at 6 in the morning and I had to go do something at 10 in the morning, so I only had those first 4 hours. I got 8 in the first 4 hours. And then Sunday, I stayed literally the entire day from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and I got 16 Raikus. So that means I got about 8 in the morning, 8 in those first 4 hours, and another 8 in like the next 10 hours after that. So it really slows down throughout the day. Cool, looks like the first one's gonna spawn in about a minute. So let's see what Raikou number 57 brings us. 1880, 1868, 1918, 1938, 1883, 1892, 1896, 1898, 1851. All right, this is the last Raikou. Raikou number 66. Is in 1888. So I got me a little breakfast burger to finish everything off. I don't think this is worth making entirely another video for, but I just finished my Rogue of the Jungle quest. So that's gonna give me a Zarude, one and only one Zarude. And I'm definitely gonna be using some Silver Pineapps on this guy, because you can't farm this guy for candies, unfortunately. All right, well, he's a jumper. I missed. All right, we got our Zarude. In the Pokédex it goes. Moment of truth. Not bad. Pretty evenly spaced out IVs. 13, 14, 13. Cool. And then to max it out, I'm gonna need 296 of the XL candies. Now, I can't farm this guy for XL candies, but I do have a lot of rare candy XLs. So I think I'm gonna throw everything I've got into my Zarude. I'm also going to get enough of the regular candies, 268. And the reason why I'm doing this is because Zarude is one of the best grass type Pokemon, and it's incredible in the Master League. Not that it matters to me, I hate PvP. So let's get it to as strong as we can get it. It's actually not that far off. 1, 2, yeah, I'm only like 1.5 levels off, so not too bad. So I'll get it up to like level 48.5, I think. Cost me a pretty penny, but it's the only time I'm gonna have to do that. All right, so we got a pretty strong Brood here. I need to, let me see real quick if these are the right abilities. For raid attacking, it says Vine Whip and Power Whip. For PvP, it says Vine Whip, Power Whip, and Dark Pulse. So yeah, looks like I've got that. I think I'll put Dark Pulse on it anyway, because probably the only Zarude I'm gonna have for a really long time. Cool. I know nothing about this Pokemon, but there it is. And I guess since we're here, let's just check out everything we did this month. We did the Kyogre raid day. Got my best one was a 91%er. Max attack, always nice to have. And then my best Groudon was also a max attack, shiny Groudon, so I just maxed out my best shinies pretty much. And let's go ahead and level up that Raikou. So as tempting as it is to go with the better shiny, like the higher IV shiny, I don't think I will. I mean, at the end of the day, I want this thing to do the most damage it can. So I am gonna go for the shiny with the better attack. Let's power this guy all the way up. Almost 600,000 Stardust down the drain. Not down the drain. It is the strongest electric type raid attacker. Cool. 3813, and then next week, actually, I think I'm going to be able to take frustration off of this. But actually, let me go ahead and throw another attack on it for now. It's saying Thunder Shock and Wild Charge. Cool, so I got my Thunder Shock. I'll just leave the frustration there until I can get rid of it, and I'll make that a Wild Charge eventually. And then, yeah, I'll just keep a Shadow Ball, because it seems like it's the only other ability you can have other than Thunderbolt. Cool, looks pretty sexy. All right, that's it. Next weekend is Shadow Mewtwo, and I'm really trying to find a group to go with. Like, I really want to rent a van of some sort, like one of those Sprinter vans that can hold like 10 people, and like we all just pitch in some money to just drive around for the entire weekend and catch as many Shadow Mewtwo's as we can possibly catch, because it is like the second most powerful Pokemon in the game, like in general. So Shadow Mewtwo is something that I'm going to be going incredibly hard for. I've cleared out my entire schedule next weekend, so I'm really looking forward to that. If you want to be a part of joining me on this tour in a Sprinter van, shoot me a DM on Instagram. It's literally just my name, Richmond Keeling. We're just gonna drive around Los Angeles. It's gonna be a damn good time. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one.